Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It's Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a good day. I know I am. It's been a pretty relaxing day. I got up this morning, I went to Costco, went and got gas at like a semi-reasonable price. I really needed, not really needed, but I was getting like really close to a quarter of a tank, and I'm like, I've got to get gas, but I was putting it off, hoping that gas prices would drop at some point, and they haven't, so I was just like, fine, I'll go get them. And then just like stocking up on a bunch of stuff for the house, which has been really nice. I know I've talked about it in Discord and maybe a little bit on the stream, but we had purchased a chest freezer for our house, so I've been, whoa! Ah! Hey! Hello, Killer Ducky, how's it going? How was playing Mahjong? Hello. We're just starting it up. We're just kind of coming in chit-chatting. But hello, Raiders. How's it going? If you don't know me, my name is Paris, aka Cardboard Spaceship. I play a lot of, well, the thing is there. Normally stream on Sundays and Thursdays. Play a lot of mystery games, narrative games, all that kind of stuff. Started bad but recovered nicely. Hey, sometimes that's all you can ask for. I can't remember. I think you've mentioned Mahjong before. Is it the actual Mahjong? Not just like the tile matching Mahjong. I know my in-laws like were playing, I don't know if they still are. They had like a little Mahjong group in their retirement community that I think they were playing with every week or whatever. But I know like when I think Mahjong, I think like you just match up the tiles and the tiles disappear. But apparently it's like a completely different game. I don't know what they play, but it's like different. Like I'm used to the like tile matching Mahjong, and I think they play like an actual game that I don't know. Yeah, I'm used to like a solitaire or something. But no, they have like a group of, I think it's like 4 people that they play with, and they're all doing, maybe it's like rummy. I don't know. I honestly don't know a ton about like card games or like group games like that a whole lot, at least not like the traditional ones like rummy. Is it hearts, poker? That's the extent of the card games that I'm aware of, but yeah, I imagine it's something like that. But I hope you had fun playing Mahjong. We're gonna be playing Ghost Trick tonight. I don't know how it'll go in terms of and what I mean by that is, I think we are only a handful of chapters away from the end. Now, because I had asked Detective Des, am I going to finish this game tonight? What happened to Tunic? Tunic is just on like a pause. Tunic is on a pause. I'm going to get back to Tunic. Also, husband, and hi, baby spaceship. Hi, buddy. Thanks for doing daily zoomies. Oh, and thank you for doing your daily zoomies. 6, 8 zoomies, terrible number. I will be getting back to Tunic eventually. It has not gone away. It's just like, I don't know. I know, for language learning, if you pause, you'll forget. I literally thought about that. I'm like, oh man, I really need to brush up on my Tunic-ese or whatever we're calling the language. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna forget what all the symbols are. I'm gonna forget what everything means. Like, I need to start, like, getting back into translating so I can read stuff. I mean, there is a translator for it since we've already kind of cracked the code, but I definitely need to... It's just... So I was translating the manual, and then I think there's something scary coming up in the cathedral where we left off. It feels like there's, like, a big fight, and I can't even get through, like, the small fights. So, we may have to put it on assist mode, but I've really just been kind of, like, scared of that. Or I think a higher assist mode, because I was already on assist mode. But we'll have to get back into it at some point. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'd really like to finish up Ghost Trick. I thought this game was going to be way shorter than it was. This game is actually taking a lot longer than I thought. So I was hoping to finish up Ghost Trick, and then I was going to alternate Tunic with, like, something else, but that just hasn't happened yet. Modern games seems like there should be some sort of in-game test. If you pass the test, it just lets you auto-translate. Yes. But why would they do that? They're like, no, learn an entire language, please. Alright, fine. If I have to. But we're gonna be getting back in. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, hey, like, we already get it. I already understand the thing. I already know. The problem is, yeah, I guess if you could, like, pass, like, a test, that'd be different. Because it's like, well, what if you know some of the symbols, but not, like, all of them? It is very 90s. That is very true. They're like, absolutely no hand-holding and absolutely no, like, helping you out modes. So, I don't know. But let me switch over. We're going to be playing Ghost Trick. I was like, where am I? There I am. We're playing Ghost Trick tonight. We are on chapter 14. So if you need to head out or anything for spoilers, just giving you that heads up now. We are back in the park where everything seems to kind of be, I don't know if converging is the right word, but it seems to be like a big location for certain different points of the game and the history of the game. This game is so much longer than I remember. Yeah, I thought it was shorter. I had this in my, like, medium streams, like, it should take 3 to 5 streams, and it has definitely, I think this is stream 6 or 7. That was not intentional. But, that immediately derailed my brain. I think this is stream 7, maybe it's stream 6. But it's definitely much longer than I thought it was, and I'm like, okay. That's why I was, like, in the middle, I was kind of like, oh, this is sort of dragging, but, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to our save here. So, we're trying to rescue Camilla and rescue the crazy park guy. Woo, park guy. And we now have different powers because we have our ghost friend, Missile, helping us. So we have a lot of different powers that we can use. So this is kind of a new thing. So right now we're able to switch objects of the same shape. So anything that's football shaped, we can swap with the football. Or as they call it in this game, a rugby ball, which is concerning. So yeah, we have to figure out how to get things moving here. Yep, we got to do the leaf, the big stone thing, and the whatchamacallit, the football. Something with the same shape. That's not a rugby ball. I hate to tell you, it's football. Oh, okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. Paris, I was watching the VOD after I fell asleep, and the voice you gave the brochure man killed the brochure man? Who's the brochure man? Oh, the park guy? Park guy, yeah. The one with all the leaflets? Because if it's that one, yeah. He just seems kind of like, ooh. Do you have the tablet and can I use it? I don't have the tablet, but you can use it. I don't know. I feel like, oh, and that was just a voice that kind of fit him. I don't know why. It just, in my brain, that's where it is. Alright, so that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT. Alright. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press RT... water. Thank you for the water. He got them big sparkly eyes, he do. Thank you for the water redeem. As my husband knows, I've been what one might call dehydrated recently. Like, headaches and like, dizzy when I stand up and, my lips are chapped so hard that they like are bleeding a little bit and like, don't feel good. So I've been trying really hard to drink water, which I drank a whole glass with dinner. Headaches. That's genuinely, yes. That was me last night. So I sipped on an entire jug of Pedialyte. I also drank a glass of milk last night. Milk is hydrating. And a bunch of water. So we're getting there. My lips are less chapped. but still not great. I also cannot find either of my chapsticks. Like, they do not exist anymore. I'd gotten a nice chapstick, and I can't find it. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to my nice chapstick. I had 2 of them. I don't really know. Alright, something I control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Redeem every chance you get. Let's make her go to the bathroom on stream. No! Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try. I believe the countdown bathroom stream. Yes, I believe the cooldown is 15 minutes. Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. Man, if I see something we can swap, I should use our tea. Alright. Water. Wait! Oh no! How fast is the countdown? Oh no! Uh-oh, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? No, that's ridiculous. Fish channel boys. Water. Oh no, no, don't exit. Oh no. Oh no, that's so many. Okay. Thank you for the posture check. I get very slumpy. Let's see. Hang on. That's a lot of redeems. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Edit that. No cooldown. How did it have no cooldown? All right, I give it 10 minutes because I also don't want to die of overhydration. Okay. Your wrist is finally starting to feel better. That's good. That's good. I honestly, my wrist sometimes really does hurt from knitting, and I wonder if I just have poor posture or if that's something that just happens regardless when knitting. Because I really want to avoid getting like carpal tunnel syndrome or anything. So yeah. Okay, what am I? Oh, it hurt like all day. Ew, that sucks. Okay, let's see. Oil drum. Dumpster lid. Okay, so we must open dumpster lid. Now, I remember this round shape. There are lots of round shapes here. Oh, talk? Oh, sorry about all that trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby. That's all right. I mean, that's what we're gonna do now, together. I'm gonna give it my best. First thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. All right. Okay, so I am currently there. Ah, here he comes. Okay, so time is passing. I appreciate that. I do. All right. I can't. I move the seesaw. Okay. Nope. How do I trick the thing? Ghost? LD? I ghost? No. Here comes that man! Fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me! Uh-oh. The rugby ball's still in the tree. Ah, behold, the recklessness of youth. Yeah, it's that recklessness of yours that's causing us so much trouble. No one can stop the recklessness of youth! Well, if we can't stop it, then I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us. But if he comes running too fast, we won't have time to get ready. Doing stretches beforehand definitely helps. Usually do those before you do like your long drive home. Oh, that makes sense. But I forgot. Yeah. Looks like figuring out what to do with his recklessness is the key. Okay, that's like fine and dandy. Can I... Okay. Owen voice, ghost trick. Okay. Woo! Don't know what I've done. All right. It's too heavy. The seesaw won't budge. Maybe because of that swap I made? I guess a little ball is about all the weight I can handle. I know time is passing, my guy. I get that. Oh. Okay, so I rewind time. Is that what he was telling me? I've definitely got to, like, move faster, but it's hard when you're trying to figure out what to do. Water! Thank you. Thank you for the sorry. Water! Nope. I know he's coming. I can't, stop. Nope. Okay, move the seesaw. This. No, stop. It's RT. I keep pressing RB this game. No, don't talk. Swap. I love how Cece says Ghost Trick like she's a Pokemon whose name is Ghost Trick. We're gonna drown Paris, yeah.
Watch out for
weird people. Watch out indeed. Alright. So now I can get over. Do I need... Gosh, I've got to keep, like, both of them moving. Okay, so now, look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. But it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. Huh. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we can do. Yeah, I'm working on it. Cecil. Okay, I think I need to wait for him to spin. Spin. Okay. Okay. Cancel, but then I need to be elsewhere. What happens if I do this? Oh, we spinning. Spin the wheel. I rustle, right? And then okay. I close the umbrella. Okay, what does it say? Oh, that was so close. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. But I don't... Do I have something that's the same shape? I have a square, or I guess like a rectangle. I have the tire. I'm... Okay. Love letter. I'm so curious about the love letter. I don't know anything that's the same shape as the umbrella. Here comes that man! Fast enough! Okay. Where he did that? Okay, he's like big spinning. I don't know if that'll do anything for me, really. Oil drum? I have to be able to connect whatever the two shapes are. I was trying to see if I could make the tire like a different shape. Oh, okay. So maybe if that had been something else. Let's go back? This is confusing. I can see why this is maybe going to take me longer. It's nice, though, that you can just be paused. Wait a second. Nope. Nope. The controls on this are so hard. There you go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Switch. You over here, I guess. Switch again.
You can't touch this.
Ah!
You can't touch this.
Okay, so now I need him to get on and spin. because it's umbrella shaped. Missile, I can't touch this. That's how it feels. Okay. Cancel? Who am I? I am here. Okay. This is confusing. I don't really know what I'm doing that's different, though. I believe in you, thank you. Okay, so... Tire and basketball swap. I think I want the basketball on there, because last time I had the baseball. The baseball did not hit the football. Okay, the problem is, does he need to be here? Does it matter? Okay. I don't know about the umbrella. Okay, he's gonna fly off. He's not gonna fly off. Spin! He's spin forever. The recklessness of youth. Do I have unlimited time if I just keep him spinning forever? This is the right thing. Oh, okay. What does it say now? Sissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes, it sent that ball right up just right, didn't it? So close! Too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Huh, it really looked like it was going to. I guess this just isn't the way to knock the rugby ball down from the branch. But you know, hit that ball and seesaw will still come in handy. So I back it up. I back it up. Because, like, what happens if I put tire on the thing? You know? Like, am I don't feel like I'm far off base. Lever. Wait. Okay. Okay, goes back this way. What does it say here? Whew, here you come already. Swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning-fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, huh? I mean, I can make this thing spin for a while. How would I stop him? There's nothing else around. Is it saying like the globe? I was thinking for a second the globe climber is around. Ad breaks are in progress. Ad breaks are in progress. I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's something else that I'm supposed to be swapping, but things don't look. I want some butts. Things don't look like the same shape. The only way I can really think to stop him, I don't know. I can leave the tire on. If I leave the tire on the seesaw, when he jumps, maybe it won't go down, or maybe it'll like bounce him really high and he won't go to the same location or something. Because every time something lighter is on there, the baseball, the basketball, he falls down on the seesaw and the thing goes up in the air. I'm gonna try it with the tire on the seesaw this time. I'm not sure really what else to do. This is a head scratcher. And I'm just not sure. Welcome back from break. I'm just not sure if I'm like missing something. That's my other concern is like. Oh. Wait. The controls just got like 5 times more confusing. I think your thought process makes sense. Yeah, like I'm trying different objects in certain locations. Like I tried the baseball and the basketball because my thought was, oh, maybe those will hit the football and knock it down. The game seems to say, no, that's not correct, but that these things can still come in handy. So now I'm like, well, what if the tire's on the seesaw instead? So it's like trying different things to see what kind of reaction. Wait, why can't... Okay, missile, get out. There we go. Okay, hang on. And we spin. Woo! I don't know why I feel like I need to get up here and rustle this letter, but I do. I just don't know if this comes in handy, this stupid umbrella. I keep pushing the wrong thing. Spin! The recklessness of youth! Spinaky! This looks like a giant, like, cat toy. I'm pretty sure my cats have something that looks exactly like this thing. Or, alternatively, he never gets off this thing because of all the spinning. This guy's having fun. Nope, okay. Okay. Okay, we got new dialogue. Sissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yeah, I guess the tire's too heavy to get much height. I wouldn't have been surprised if it launched me into the air. That's what I was hoping for, buddy. A tire does have quite a bit of weight to it. But no matter how heavy it is, I can still swap it. So weight isn't a factor when it comes to swapping. Just shape. Okay, so none of that really worked.
All right, talk to me, Goose.
Yeah, right. My brain. Yeah, no, I know the ball. Yes, I'm aware. We want that to be that. Yes, I sure know that. That's the other thing I was thinking. So, like, if I spin him or. So far I've tried all 3 balls at one end of the seesaw. I could try them at the other end of the said seesaw. Right? Like, what if it's on the side he lands on? I don't know if that's like a different something. Can't believe Flo Rida wrote a song about this guy. All Flo Rida songs have left my brain. I've never even heard a Flo Rida song in my life now. Right, because I can move this. The problem is timing. Right, part of the problem here is going to be timing. If I attempt this method with things down on the other end of the seesaw, that's in general hard to time because I move it, it rolls. I do a swippy swappy, not the talking. I do a swippy swappy. It doesn't stop the seesaw from tilting back the other way. Right? Seesaws still tilt. Oh, you spin me right round, baby. There you go. That's fair. Can't really move it. I can only move it. Okay, so what do you think of my lightning fast pace? You are so smart, Paris. I believe in your ability to solve puzzles. Thank you. I wish you would knock it off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I'm gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely! Except, there is one more piece of equipment to be exact. There is one more piece of equipment? As in, is he talking about the globe spinner? Maybe I should rethink things here. Trust me, I believe that. Oh, thank you guys for the bits. Thank you for donating to the Large Metal Bowl Fund. I appreciate that. All proceeds go towards the purchase of a large metal bowl. Which, okay. 6-7. Thank you, Des. You guys are so sweet. I went to a restaurant supply store and I saw a big metal bowl that, I shit you not, was 2 feet across. Big metal bowl. I was like, that's the metal bowl I need. And I need enough popcorn, or no, I gotta fill it up with donuts. Just like Camilla does. Miss Camilla, who we're absolutely totally gonna save. Okay, other things that we can do with a big metal bowl. But it is very funny. I like going to the restaurant supply store because everything they have is like essentially restaurant quality, if that makes sense. Like whatever it is going to be used like 5,000 times. So when you're in there and you're like looking at stuff, like, you know it's not going to break. Like you can feel it, like good solid welds on all the stuff. Thank you for the water. That is true. Miss Camilla is very much alive. Water. Thank you for the water. Oh, it's so much water. Yeah, but the restaurant supply store has like stuff that you know is not going to break, and it's really nice, and it's not very expensive when I go there. We're really hydrating Paris tonight. It's upsetting how much I'm getting hydrated. I got some like metal serving spoons because every time we like host a family dinner or something, I never have like serving utensils. And so I finally got some like metal serving spoons that were like a decent quality and had like a good handle. And they were like $3 a piece. And I'm like, brilliant. Now I have a little set of serving spoons. That's all I ever wanted in life. And when you go there, they have like 20 different serving spoons you can choose from. Do you want them slotted? Do you want them not slotted? Do you want them differently slotted? Like, well, what do you want? You want a flat handle? You want a handle that has like a grip? Do you want a handle that has like a rubbery grip? Tongs. What kind of tongs do you want? You want tongs that are short like this? You want tongs that are like this? You want tongs that are like this? And what color handle, grippy handle do you want on the tongs? Do you want like green? You want blue? You want yellow? You want orange? You want red? You want black? You want brown? They got all the colors. Purple. Also that. You want a tiny ramekin? Great, we've got them in like 15 colors and 20 different sizes. Like, love the restaurant supply store. And they're very friendly, and they have all sorts of other stuff. Restaurant cleaning supplies in big bulk packages. You want a bunch of glasses, like wine glasses? Go to the restaurant supply store. They got like 5,000 drink glasses. You want whatever you want. You want some party supplies? Also got party supplies. Do you need 20 tablecloths that all look the same? I don't know. Order however many tablecloths you need. Restaurant supply store. It's literally so much fun. You can find whatever you want. I picked up a kitchen spider because I really do want to try bagels or donuts. I picked up a sifter because we had a sifter, but it wasn't super great, and then I ended up using it outside in the dirt to sift our lawn. Long story there. We used to have a lot of broken glass in our backyard. And so and it wasn't like really good. Everything got stuck in the edges when you would like wash it. Everything would get like stuck around like the metal rim. But now I've got like a nice double layer fine mesh strainer. Got serving spoons, I got serving tongs. I got a cake slicer and server because we almost always have cake. Paris is just advertising the restaurant supply store. It's like a local store. It's literally just like standard restaurant supply. I think it's like what it's called or something like very basic. It is not a chain, locally owned place, super nice. I just really like kitchen stuff, and that place is freaking full of it, and you know it's high quality. And they're open to the public. You don't have to be a restaurant or anything to go in there. It's funny, I was talking to the cashier and she's like, so like, what do you do? Are you like a chef or do you like work at a restaurant? I'm like, I'm a mom. I like kitchen stuff and baking. It was so much fun. Like, I had such a good time. I got little sauce dishes because Baby Spaceship loves the sauce. In fact, that boy, last time we got him Chick-fil-A, we got him some Chick-fil-A fries, and we got a sauce dish, and we got, packets of Chick-fil-A sauce. He ate like 0 of the fries, and he ate 2 whole packages of just Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, that baby boy loves a sauce. So I got little sauce dishes, and last time, like, we got Wendy's, I brought out my little sauce dishes, and we all had sauce. It was so good. Next time I make sushi, you know, I'm gonna put soy sauce in them sauces, in them dishes. It's so good. When I go to the restaurant store, I lie about being a chef, Des. No. But yeah, I was like, no, I'm not a chef. Like, I'm just a mom who likes stuff that doesn't break on me. Like, okay, we should get back to the game. This is why I can't finish this game, or why it's taking forever. Des loves to lie to cashiers. Insert Des Halo emote here. Alright, what was I doing? There it is, there it is. Alright, I don't know what to do, is the problem. What do you do if you don't know what to do? I gotta stop this man. Paris loves to yap and I love it. It's great, but that's why this game is taking me so long. Okay, things that I see. Seesaw, it highlights the shape in white. I'm guessing that's the shape of said seesaw. This is the dumpster lid, which looks like a long rectangle. Paris will be putting these skills to use in a few days. That is true, actually. I haven't talked about that yet this stream. Hello, folks. Welcome. I'm Paris. Later this week, instead of doing a Thursday stream, I'll be doing a Tuesday stream instead. And that's because I will be joining Detective Des, who's currently in chat, joining Des for their Hogathon, where we will be playing Yap Yap, which I've never played before and I know nothing about, and that's probably for the best. We're gonna play Yap Yap. It's gonna be me, Des, Medio, Mitri, Bud, Weethan, the whole party group. We're gonna get together, we're gonna yap it up. It's something about wizards, I don't know. It's gonna be one of those silly co-op games. But we're gonna yap it up. But stream will be, I think, half an hour earlier than normal. Paris, Weethan, and I are the only ones going in blind. It'll be great. We're gonna be Team Brave, and it's gonna be fine. We're not gonna know what's going on, and we'll get silly with it. So, you know, hey. I feel like that always makes for the best. Oh, and thank you for the astronaut and hog dumpy emotes. Wizards of Yap Yap Place, that will be us. So yeah, we'll be playing Yap Yap on Tuesday, and so because I'm streaming Tuesday, I'll be taking Thursday off. I also will be taking Thursday off because we will be doing a rebranding. I think I've pretty much made up my mind. Paris will never finish Ghost Trip, but that's okay. It's really true. We're gonna be doing a rebranding. I do love space, I guess. I love the astronaut. However, I believe I initially came up with this, found this username. I think it was like a randomly generated one. Or it randomly generated something close to Cardboard Spaceship. And I was like, oh, sure, that sounds fun. But I really struggle coming up with space-themed things. Redeems or what, I don't know. I don't care that much about space. What I do care about is the ocean. So we will be doing a rebranding, and I will probably be doing that sometime later this week. So at some point, my username will be changing, so keep an eye on that. I'll let you guys know on the Discord what the changes are, when it's happening, what we come up with, but maybe later this week it'll be a thing, so we'll see. It might be an all-at-once kind of change, it might be a slower change, I don't know. I don't know what the username is going to be yet. I'm still trying to come up with some different options. So excited to welcome the Cardboard Ocean to the Twitch. Yes, unfortunately we did discover that Cardboard Submarine is taken. However, I can put an underscore in between it. I'm so scared of change, but also do what you love. Thank you. We'll try and make it as smooth a transition as we can. Yeah, without taking a terribly long time. I did find, I was using another like random generator where it's like you put in words and it generates other words. And I did find the username Mermaid Manifesto, and for some reason that name is so funny to me that genuinely might be what I go with. I support you despite my fears. That's true friendship. Thank you, Fairy. I love you so much. I appreciate it. It's hard. But I feel like it'll be like a really good idea to like change. Des, do you know that was immediately what my brain went to? Flip it around. Wicked Witch. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Baby Manifest. I know that's the thing. He's no longer going to be Baby Spaceship. I have to change my last name. I can't be Paris Spaceship anymore. I got to find a new last name. The Mer Baby. But I really love the ocean and the water and things like that. And I think that'll be like a more true to myself Baby Festo. Oh, the Baby Manifesto. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Yeah. I don't know. It's really hard because I feel like you get a username and you're like, this is who I am, right? Like, Detective Des is Detective Des. Like, that feels, but that also feels like a really legit representation of who they are in terms of, like, detectiving and mysterying and puzzles and games. Make some pesto for BB Fest. No. I also may change my name soon? Des, no. But you're like the detective. I don't know, right? That's the thing. Like, who are you as a person? Who do you want to be online? There's a kid in my neighborhood actually named Owen, and I was like, what? That's not allowed? I'm worried detective sounds too copy. Interesting. I never thought that. Ever. Maybe Diva Des. Diva Des. Yeah. I don't know. Because it's really... This has legs. It's really hard, though, because you're like, I want something that kind of represents who I am. I want something that is easy to read. I want something that people can pronounce. I want something that kind of represents who I am, but doesn't lock me into something. Unfortunately, the best representation of me, and then Hog. That is true. That will not be changing, nor will it ever change as far as I can tell. Yeah. You're Fairy Orb, right? Like, yeah. It's one of those things, it's just, I feel like I struggle so much sometimes. We're never finishing this game, or at the very least not tonight. I struggle so much to come up with, like, emotes, and I struggle so much to come up with, like, redeem ideas, and I struggle so much, and I'm trying to keep it within this, like, space branding that I feel like I've locked myself into. But, like, the ocean ideas, I already have, like, a little notebook going of ideas. I actually intended to introduce myself on Twitch with my government name, but enough people called me Owen. I was like, okay, I am Owen. That's truly, my brain thinks of you as Owen, right? I also know Fairy's government name, but they are Fairy Orb to me. Like, it's just, you know, like, it's a weird feeling. I go by Paris. I don't know if that's just because it's easier. Excuse me. It's easier than people calling me, like, cardboard or something like that. So I'm also like, is there a way to change that? To something that's easier? I don't know. Detective Des makes sense because, like, Des is in the name, so we can just call you Des. Yeah. Fish Other? Fish Other's just a fish. You know? Like, they are a fish. What kind of fish? I don't know. Another kind. Fish Other's just a fish. Yeah, there's no real good way to shorten cardboard spaceship. I have an alert set for the Des username if it ever becomes available. That's so smart. The Discord default picture of me with the blue man. Oh, and the pink hat. Yeah, that's also you. Yeah, see, fish. Fish is just a fish. I can only be fish. Yeah, but it's really hard, like, finding something. Because I think, like, other ones were, like, I thought I also generated, like, marine mysteries. And I was like, that's kind of cute. But it's not like I only play mystery games. They are a large part of what I play, but is that something I want to be like locked into by having it be part of my username? What if I really decide Overwatch is my jam and that's what I get into? It won't be, but you know, if you lock yourself into something, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll pull like a poll up and we can figure out, but there's something about Mermaid Manifesto that is so funny. It's so funny. To me, that might be it. That really might be it. Anywho, I hope when you all picture me, I'm just a Navi-esque ball with wings just floating around. Yes, that's exactly how I picture you. But instead of being Navi, where Navi is like blue, you're pink, the same color as your username. That's what you look like. Cardboard Sizzle, never. I mean, I could change my name to Mason's Wet Hole, but, like, I don't know that that's a good move for me. I don't know if that's a good idea. Now, hold on. I think we've got something here. That makes me very happy. No, that's exactly how I picture you. Like, I know who you are, I know what you look like, but I picture a little fairy. Yeah. Surprise, I just changed my name to be Mason Quinto. Mason Quinto from Deadly Device. Mason's Wet Hole is a great idea. You already have an emote. Yeah, that's not
water
gonna be my theme. I know that much. Thank you for the hydrate. I can already feel my throat getting tired. And on that note, back to the game. What am I doing, guys? I was searching with Wet Hole. You can be ocean themed too. That's a wet hole. That's not the wet hole I want to be. Okay. All right. Doggy there. Okay. The ocean is just a wet hole. I mean, you're not wrong. Nope. No, the ocean's not a wet hole. Okay, this is this round with like the little symbol. It looks like the like feminine, the female symbol, the circle with like the cross underneath. This is just circle. So this is shape of boot. The only other thing that's out here is this, which you can't really get to, but I think it's just the seat. It's like a shape. We have this, which is a whole shape unto itself. Umbrella is a shape. Love letter is the letter and the balloon, I believe. And then we have football. So I don't think there's anything I'm missing in terms of things I can swap. Can I get to what? The swing? When the man is swinging? Yes, I can. I'm just trying to see what everything's like, quote unquote, shape is. Because that was my other idea too, is like, okay, the things I was trying wasn't working. Is there something else I can... Changing name to Mermaid Manifesto so you can change your bio to the ocean is a wet hole. Oh man. I mean, yeah, so I can get to the swing when the man is swinging on it, right? Because things that the Parkman interacts with. Parkman interacts with the swing, which he swing on. So I could possibly, I was thinking change the swing with something else, but I felt like that wasn't really possible. The other thing I was thinking is something has to be in the spinning globe. But the problem too is that like the way the dialogue was going really makes me feel like it's the seesaw and something. I don't know. Where am I? Who am I? Okay. Right, so it's like this, it may be this whole like chain and things. Because I had the leaflet and the telephone. Now the telephone is just a rectangle, but it's not near enough to anything to really be of use a whole lot. Until he gets, swing him all the way around, break his legs, and then he's not dead. You're not wrong. The problem is until he gets on the climber and it spins, I can't get Sissel over there. So if I can't swippy swap it, then I'm locked into, like, if I can't swap the swing with anything, then I feel like I have to wait until he's on the globe climber. Alright, I will be not the basketball. I'll be the tire because I need the basketball to go around there so I can be Sissel.
And this is where I'd put a trophy. If I had one!
This is where I'd put anything if I had one that matched the shape of the other things. Okay, so we know that the basketball is in the climber. What if the I felt like we put the timer in, or the tire in the climber, and that didn't really change anything. I don't know if putting the baseball in the climber. Alright, we spin. How he's not hitting. Right? Okay. So he seems to be spinning. What is this? Wow, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Tiny Satyr Spader, welcome in, Spawn. Huh? Even the little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. So here is there's no stopping it, but I feel like I tried. Gotta get my zoomies while I still can. You're good. We're live for another like 2 hours. There's no stopping it, and I feel like I don't know if that's true. Unless I put something heavier in there. Will the new redeems be manifestos or wet holes? They were going to be fishes to put in your aquarium. And you can collect fishies for your aquarium. Wait, okay, I have a username pitch. I can't tell what this is going to be, but I guess hit me with it, Des. Pelagic Paris. I see where we're going in terms of alliteration and in terms of using zones of the ocean. So that way people will still know to call you Paris. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I get what you're going for. Or no, see there, fish other hit it. Or beep beep. Shut up, Fairy Orb. That's it. That's really it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, like the periscope of a submarine, but it's Paris. I do like... the PP is so funny to me. Where is Creator Dashboard? Stream Manager? Not Stream Manager. Account settings. So no, go away, please. That username is unavailable. That username is unavailable. There's another Periscope out there somewhere. That's the other hard part. Who's Periscope? The problem is you go and look for somebody with that name and you can't find anybody. You're like, who is that? I don't see anyone. Nobody exists by that name. But then I guess... Oh, my posture. But I guess when I go to twitch.tv/periscope, they have 4 followers. Who are you? Like, is it possible to just, like, message people and be like, hi, can I have your name, please? So we need to kill the other Periscope in Minecraft. We all just followed Periscope. Periscope 67! No! And that's the other thing. I really am not, like, a numbers girly. I don't really want numbers in my user. That was... Oh, man. I thought we had it. Periscope last streamed 6 years ago. Let the name go! Let it go! 6 years? Let it go! Give it me. Give it to me. Give me it. I could, however, be Periscope. If it's true, it might be Periscope. Twitch is really bad about responding to requests unless you're like ninja famous. Yeah, Paris is coping. That's genuinely how I feel. Oh, Dylan tried to get Dylan next door because it's the 3 O's, which I have spelled wrong before by contacting Twitch, and he was unsuccessful. That's the thing. Can you contact Twitch about it? And be like, hey, this person hasn't streamed in 6 years. Have they logged in? Let's see. Can I have an old Twitch username that isn't being used? Twitch does not allow the manual transfer of usernames from inactive accounts. However, Twitch periodically recycles inactive username in batches. Yeah. Paris, where did Tiniest... Oh, wait, hang on. This man is just flinging around the playground to engage in this username discourse. He deserves it. He does. Paris Scoop? Where did Tiniest Tater even come from? I believe it came from an Emart stream. I can't remember why, but I'm pretty sure it came from an Emart stream. And we were just talking about, like, the smallest potato. And I think somebody in the chat said Tiniest Tater. And I was like, there it is. That's it. That's the best Twitch username I could think of. When two taters love each other very much. Periscope Down Under? Maybe if I was Australian? And I also don't want anything terribly long. Like, I love Fairy Orb. It's so, like, short and perfect and easy to type. I like Mediocre. Like, I like names that are on the shorter... And Periscope Plays is pretty good. Periorb. Oh, Periscope is so good. Is there a way to, like, message people? Give me Periscope. Detective Pez. Alright, we gotta spin this man. We gotta spin this man or I'm never gonna finish this game. Paris, don't Google Hitman on your computer. Get a burner for that. Persona. And don't worry, I'll have my cybersecurity Mr. Spaceship take care of it. Yeah, in their DMs, like, yes, exactly. Can you change your username so I can have it if you're not using it? And then they can change it to Sweeterflower57. Like, you know, and then I can have it. Or just delete the account. Okay, they know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yes, I wanted to spin it not gently. Captain Paris? I guess? But I don't wanna be like boat captain vibes. I wanna be like mermaid vibes. Oh my god, I can't wait to follow Smurflagon67. It might be me if I can't. Paris the Mariner? I don't know. We'll keep workshopping it. I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll think on it. Okay. Okay, unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. We gotta spin this thing not gently. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. Buddy, I'm trying. This just might buy us some time. For what? Maybe I'll just keep spinning around like that for 4 whole minutes. That's what I've been trying to do. I'm sorry, but I don't think I could stand it for that long. Do people still say Riz? Periz? I don't know, and I've never said Riz, or at least I've tried not to. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Okay, so I can spin him to do something, but what? What does one do? I rustle the letter. I feel like they said something about like the shape of the umbrella or something, but I genuinely don't. Hang on. So close, I've hit the ball. Don't forget about my powers. So he said, is that all it can be used for? He said, don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. That made me, that's the one that made me think, oh, maybe the umbrella can be shaped like something else. Uh-oh, I gotta get to him. Woo! Right, like, am I not able to connect to the tire because the tire is not in the shape of a ball right there? Paris of Atlantis, maybe, but that feels long. I don't think it matters what I have here. Except maybe Sissel needs to stay there. I don't know what to do. Mer Paris. Me. Mer maybe. Des. Des, you're not helping. Des, help me with the puzzle instead. What am I missing? Keep the umbrella open. Thank you. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do like Mermaid Manifesto if we can't have Periscope. Yeah. Woohoo! It is rather long. I know. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I was hoping maybe the basketball would hit the umbrella. Ah! Periscope still feels like the best one? Yeah. Okay. Wow, I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that? The tree branch, it shook a little. Yeah, don't worry, I'm about to shake it big time. I think I saw it shake too. Hi, Medio. Mermaid Manifesto gives backstory to the water. Medio, lurky while I edit. Well, Medio, if you want to join the help make Paris a new username, feel free to join. Yeah, please do not look at the screen, but please feel free to join the chat. We're trying to think of ocean-themed usernames. The goal is to have my name in there still, so that people know that my name is Paris and they know what to call me. And then, but we don't want like boat ocean. We want like mermaid ocean. So far, Fairy Orb has come up with Periscope, but it's spelled like with the A, and it's so good, but it's already taken. So we are currently considering Paris_scope. But we're working on it. We're workshopping today. But I hope you're getting all of your editing and all the things that you want to get done today, Medio. And if you don't, it's okay that not everything gets done today. That's a reminder for everybody. Everybody out there who's listening to this stream, if you have things that you want to get done today and you're like, I want to get them all done, and you don't get them all done, it's okay. You're still valid. You're doing great. We're all just people. We can't accomplish everything every single day. And it's okay. But it's okay to try too. Alright, think I saw it shake. If it only shook a little more, it would knock down that terrible rugby ball from this terrible tree. Yeah, maybe it just needs a little more weight. Too much pain to get anything done today. I've had days like that. That was partially me last night when I didn't drink any water. Periscope feels so good. Like, it's a pun. It's about water. You can get back into Dave. Medio, don't. Not while Owen's here. Gonna get him started up again. Periscopes. Periscopes. Alright. I'm sure we can do this. We just have to put our heads together. Dave. No, I know. Because it was CC's stream. Where CC was talking. Or I think Owen was asking CC to get back into Dave, and then I was there. Then I got asked to get back into Dave. I know. All the emotes. Whose emotes are all of these? Emart. And, and one of them is a Medio. And Lynn needs to play. Lynn needs to stream in general. I miss Lynn. I miss them like Sunday morning Lynn streams. Alright. Okay, I'm so close to figuring this out right now. Okay, this. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Paris the Diver. I need more Dave streams in scuba gear in my life, Paris. Paris the Diver. Or Dave the Paris. Shoot. Shooty shoots, though. Dave the Paris is so funny. Okay. Okay. The problem Spoon almost spit out their hot chalky for Dave the Paris. Okay. Tidal Paris. Yeah. There's like a lot of like tidal, marine, ocean, azure, like lots of like words that I was trying to like come up with earlier today to put in like username generators. Okay. I think I need to back this up. Because my problem is tire over there. And I can't make tire be elsewhere. And I think I need to back it up. Okay. We're almost there. We're getting there. Okay. We're gonna nail it this time. An hour and a half. Paris pH. Marine biologists are always talking about pH level, are they? Porthole Paris? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nah, I don't think so. I might as well be Mason's Wet Hole Paris. Mason's Wet Portal. I move. I swoop a swap up. I do this. Pinniped Paris. Like seals. Like the pinniped seals. Okay, so now that's in the right spot. Here comes the guy. I will send you all of the joke PP emotes. Weethan and I have workshop. Yeah, that's the other, like, concern is that I don't want to be, like, PP Paris or something. You know what I mean? You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. We broke Paris. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just, like, randomly got a nosebleed. And I was like, oh, that's not ideal. Let's see. Not me Googling words that rhyme with Paris and getting Kamala Harris. I could be Kamala Paris. I don't know. Bare ass was also an option. Oh. Yeah, Mason's Wet Blowhole. Those are all good. Alright, what was I doing before y'all broke me? I think I was clicked out of the game. Okay. Let's see. So I am here. I am waiting for him to spin. Once he spin, then we do umbrella. Oh wait. We also need. Okay. Missed it. There we go. Okay, so I spin, but also this. Look at oceanography terms and just learned about fecal express. What in the world? Do I put this in my, rapid transport of organic matter such as dead phytoplankton and their shells from the surface of the ocean to the deep sea floor, packaged inside fecal pellets of zooplankton. I don't want that to be my username. No, thank you. No, thank you. Alright, so the basketball needs to be here. Okay, basketball needs to be there. Tire needs to be here. Tire's gonna become the basketball that's up there. Oh, do not rewind. Now we spin. To buy us a little bit more time. We release the love letter that we better find out about eventually. Or I sad. With this, we close this. It's gonna take us the entire time just to do one chapter. We reopen Umbrella. Surprise, Umbrella, it's Resident Evil 9. Hi, Goose Goose. Let's see. I go back down here? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I need to be back down here anymore, except... Oh. I want to make sure I get out of here. Okay, I'm a little worried that we're going to get through all this stuff and I'm not going to be, like, in the right position somehow. So, oh my gosh, this level is taking us the entire stream. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Okay, I am now in position to become the basketball. The basketball's in the right position. Love it when you don't even have to ask and he says hi to me. Yeah, that's the first time that's happened. He's like, hi, fairy. Maybe I become the basketball. I don't know. It's actually the second time it's happened? Okay. And then maybe I just become the umbrella. And then I become this. And then I this. There! We moved the ball! What do you think, Missile? Yeah? With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near. Missile, are you ready? You bet! Ah. Okay. Wait. Hang on here. Guys? How do I do this? Am I crazy? Oh, do I oh, as it's falling. Okay. Ah! I'm trying to trick! Oh. He just does it. Oh. Okay, watch me, Sissel! Here I go! The finishing touches, you can do it, Missile! Swap Mino with that ball! I got so nervous. I was like, it's not working. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. Yeah, they should have just left it looking like a rugby ball. Or they should change this to the word touchdown. Okay. And now Mino is right where he belongs. In the trash. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, Mystic Mermaid Paris. Not bad, but kind of long. Bud's here. Welcome in, Bud. So now let's go back and save your life. Okay. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. But I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Is his head pointy or is his hair just standing straight up? I believe it's hair straight up. Missile is such a dog. It's true. Hey, we just saved your life. Don't you wish your life away already? Oh, of course. You're right. Alright, Missile. Have it your way. Missile best boy. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you just found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Moonlit Mermaid? That's kind of pretty. Certainly, you have my word. Impossible to say, though, considering what the Curry Man looks like. I had forgotten Curry Man. Let's go back, then, to the present! That's true. We don't know people's head shape until they shave their head. And so, Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright, after all. After all, she has me! I'm scared I have a weird head shape, so I will never be shaving your head. Never know until you try. And also just kind of cut your hair really short to kind of see. Missile, are you in there? The leaf? Miss Lynn! Leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Eek! Whoosh! There goes Missile. Or, Miss Lynn! Bye, Missile. Oops. I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. Kind of looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. Ooh, he can fly now. Melodious Mermaid. I think I also had Marine Melody as like a possible mystical maiden. I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park! Protect the Rock of the Gods! No, aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. Box! Okay, baby, bedtime. No more things from me. Alright, love you. Love the baby. Tell him love him.
Water.
No, not the water. Thank you for the water. Alright, my apologies. This is for you! Oh! Thank you for the hydrate. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you! Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. Are you? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Cat mentioned. He is mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Does he think that this rock is a god and is just now realizing that the rock would have killed him otherwise? Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time in the park 10 years ago or something? Yeah, I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. I've been living here this long. 10 years ago. Huh. Are you talking about... Oh, wait, what? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? I mean, it could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Rock of the Gods, I guess? What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. It's the Mino, quote unquote, or big crater. And then we need to know what's slightly below screen. What's emanating ghost powers? What is it? What's underneath your feet, Lynn? Oh, missile. Do not come walking in here like that, sir. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean... No, you say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Okay, tell us what's in the ground. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? What is it? What's down there? What's emanating stuff? Rock of the Gods, Temsic Park. The Rock of the Gods. There it is! That was emanating ghost powers last stream. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? Huh? So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Yeah, right there. What is happening? It's a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? Tell me about 10 years ago. That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. Meteorite. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. How about Mr. Reckless Youth? What if... No, because Detective Jowd shot that person. But did they kill them? What if it was us the whole time? Okay. I'll shoot her! I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Oh, it even looks like the ghost. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back, and Detective Jowd never actually shot us, maybe. Have we been? Okay, alright, it's fine. Everything's fine here. Everything's fine here. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. Look at her little pink coat. She's so cute. 10 years ago, a little girl that was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. If Jowd didn't actually shoot him, then why does he think he deserves the death penalty? Maybe he thinks he shot him and doesn't realize what happened? I don't know. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsic. And still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. Tell me about this Temsic. I never knew about this Temsic. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you've never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park! Protect the Rock of the Gods! That is my mission! I see. Interesting. Oh, Missile. So, Missile got ghost powers from being in proximity of the rock or a rock fragment when he died? What if we were carrying around a rock the whole time or something? Like, what if we had obtained a fragment of it and that fragment was like on us the whole time and that's why we got powers of the dead? But like Lynn didn't have a fragment, so Lynn didn't come back. Oh, I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand? There's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew, and the man died, I took his life. I took his life. What does that mean? Yeah, what was that confession of his all about? Excellent question. The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in, the butterfly effect. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Jowd is not okay. Nobody in this game is okay. Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. And like, where did Inspector Carbonara go? You know? The park man seems okay. Does he, though? Does he, though? We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. More so than everybody else, yeah. The most normal guy, chicken kitchen chef. Calling it now. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanella, or Carbonara, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. Oh no, watch it not be in there. See? He calls that a knack? Looks like, more like brute strength to me. Oh, it is in there. He put his fingerprints all over it. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Oh, bartender man with the martini hair, or the Prime Minister's daughter. Prime Minister's daughter may not have issues now, but she will be with her parents acting like that. Or even Camilla? Yeah. Yeah. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was some mention of scorch marks. Oh. I thought the gun just shot somebody else. I thought... Okay. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame, too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. Prime Minister just accidentally shot someone and now we've got to go strict. That's 100% what I thought happened. He was like holding it and I'm like, oh no. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. The thing we've been trying to do for 2 streams has been done. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. It was Inspector Carbonara the entire time. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Yeah, tell me about that. Nope, I definitely don't want to talk to him. Yeah, tell me about that. Tell me about that. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I'd be gone by now, without ever having known of any of this. Yeah, speaking of that, Jowd, this is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. Things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and gotten involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. I tried to hostage a little girl and you tried to shoot me. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find out the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. We're going with Manipulator first. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the Manipulator. Yes, and it looks like a Manipulator really did a number on the Minister, too. Ah! Please don't pick on the Minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ugh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me, too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me? Oh, wait. This would be from Sissel. That image of the one who shot me, but now I need to see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? Camilla's contraption. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprises there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? Little pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? The supervisor? I don't know, game. I don't know. Just tell me, please. Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsek? The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago? You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. What is Lynn holding in her hands? I'm just now noticing that she's got a toilet plunger? Not a toilet plunger. What is that? A feather duster? What am I looking at? I don't know what she's holding. At that point, I was already a murderer. Plunger with some extra stuff on it, right? Like, what is that? That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Join the Discord server, the wet hole, no. Huh? Yeah, tell me more about it. Somebody tell me the truth about what is happening here. On that day, 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Oh, like the sen. Maybe. Those are pretty long. I don't know. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there! Dun, 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 dun. I fired a warning shot. Who did we shoot with our warning shot? And was it Parkman? I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad. That warning shot made him panic. So he grabbed a little girl who was playing with a plunger. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. I fired, and I missed. So I fired again, and I missed again. And then I ate a lollipop, and then I laid in the snow, and then I fired, and then I missed. If anybody out there has not seen the Game Grumps, very short, very, very, very short, like 5-episode playthrough of White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Nancy Drew White Wolf of Icicle Creek. If you have not watched the Game Grumps playthrough of that, highly recommend it. They do not get very far. They literally never even figure out how to leave the cabin. It's amazing. But I fired and I missed. It was a really good one. Yeah, no, I see your screen. Maybe refresh? There you go. Apex it. Yeah, you didn't kill someone, Zhao. This isn't how justice or laws work, sir. Like, what do you want? Well, I guess, well, we don't know. We don't know what else happened. He maybe killed somebody with that warning shot. Made him panic, and I got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Shield. Detective Jowd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. What? What does that mean? That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Is it? Who knows? So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. I painted on my easel all the time. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. But he didn't kill... Okay. So the implication in Jowd's mind is that he really wanted to catch the guy, and so he was chasing after him, and he made the culprit, or the suspect, or the prisoner, or whatever, he made the prisoner so panicked that the prisoner suspect guy grabbed Lynn And he thinks because of all that, he was responsible for what? The guy standing there in the park when the meteorite hit? Like, I painted pictures in my cell. Nothing but portraits of people's faces. And Mino in the background. But see, here in the background, Mino's face is up on the monument. So were they just, like, moving the monument to get ready for the, housing construction stuff? All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. No, we saw the silhouette earlier. And I also said it right before it happened. Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. We were the man in the park. It was my face. Are you telling me that I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. I feel bad for being not shocked. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene, but of the man who was probably close enough in the park and had been hit by a meteorite, and he managed to have ghost powers back then, and then he realized, oh, I'm still alive, or oh, I can save myself somehow by going back. Who could have seen this coming? And then I kept a piece of the meteorite as like a souvenir, and then every time I died, I became a ghost. So I've probably died multiple times. I'm just not remembering this time for some reason. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? I don't really think you've really laid eyes on me because I'm not actual laughing my ass off. Mr. Minister. Inspector Carbonara, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. This is our demand? Are you telling me, Inspector Carbonara, that you might be in on it? You might be the actual villain here. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed, or a demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Who could have seen it coming? Couldn't be me. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Carbonara? I love your utter refusal to call Carbonara by his real name. Absolutely. And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Ugh. But why does Carbonara want Jowd dead so bad? Like, I thought they were friends. Is he just, like, worried about his job? Is he worried that if Detective Jowd is released from prison and becomes, like, a detective again, that he'll take over Carbonara's job? Or is there something else afoot? Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Yeah, like, what do you mean the punishment he deserves? Unless he's about to tell him, like, oh no, we figured out that it's whatever. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh, he hangs up. This is wild. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. You gonna have another heart attack and die? What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cacio e Pepe? We get all the list of sea pastas. Pastas that start with C.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Cacio or Paris. Cacio and Paris. That's gonna be my new username. Alright. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Carbonara's call proved that to us. Why does he care so much about Zhao dying? The greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Well, the fact that he's like, that's not even, Sissel's not your name, but he didn't tell us what it actually was, so it's like, who am I? Even further from knowing, and then when we started, and then when I started. Oh, whoa, that takes us to 255. Ray told us our name was Sissel. I thought Lynn told us our name was Sissel. I couldn't remember. Sure, you can save my place. Yes, I want to continue playing. "10 years ago, a man named Sissel, not even his name, took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteor fragment. What if the meteor fragment remains within our bodies? It's not even like we're carrying around, it's just a part of us now." Okay, tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Meteor fragment. They got me. I done been tricked. They got me there. Okay. Remember when we said there was a thing that was gonna happen? See, now I'm irritated. I see myself. So the thing is, when everyone becomes a Des, don't you laugh. It's a ghost trick. When everybody becomes a ghost, they start out as like a little blue ball. And it's happened before, right? It's happened before where somebody thought they were somebody else. And it was like, no, that's not who you are. That's not your face. You're actually this other person. Didn't that happen? Or am I misremembering? Because what if we woke up... Insert the Spider-Man pointing meme. Absolutely. Because, like, what if we woke up, we thought that was us, and so we were like, yeah, I think that's my face. That'll be my face. But this actually wasn't us the whole time. I see myself, and I have shot Carbonara. So we were Lynn? Clones? Could be. We weren't Lynn, were we? Because then who are we interacting with if Lynn is Lynn? Twins? Could be. Dang. I mean, I'm not feeling mad about this, though. Oh. You can't, his name can't be Commander Sith, okay? His name can't be Commander Sith, like he's the most evil man to have ever existed. There you are, Emperor Palpatine, like... There you are, Commander Sith, finally. Oh, wait, he's calling us Commander Sith? Who's, oh no, we're talking because we're the big person. There you are, Commander Sith, finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. So he calls us Sissel. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. His name in Japanese is Shisu. It was a bad romanization. Oh no. Localization team, no. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. I don't remember what voice I gave him. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? Well, we can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. I know it's always darkest. It's always darkest before the dawn. Okay. That was in my brain. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Oh, is he gonna slap the thing? Bam! Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Slap that thing. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Where are we going? Slapper. You do a big slappy. Fruit, yes. Oh. It was a periscope? You're telling me we were in the cardboard submarine the whole time? You're telling me? Nice try, Inspector Cacio e Pepe. But you can never stop me. Foreshadowing! See ya, sucker. Dang, we suck. Possibly. I don't know, I really like Inspector Cacio e Pepe. Trick time, but who am I? So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? That might not even be us, guy. Hey, Paris, how do you feel about all this? This is wild. I don't know how I feel. How I feel about the twists and turns? I mean, in the game aspect, I'm loving it. My love for the game has been reinvigorated. Big fan. If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? What if there's multiple timelines? Sissel and Bissell? Boy Sissel? Bissell? They probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Man. No. No, it's becoming so complicated. Okay, he was not glowing. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Ah, boy. Still unconscious, huh? Guess he hasn't been dead for very long, then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm going to find my answers, I can't run away from it. Rewind the time. 2:50 a.m. maintenance building. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh, did he force him to say that? Okay, that's why he said it. Okay, so maybe he's not the worst. Let's go, let's solve the mystery. That's a good boy. Gee, hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Does he know that we have Camilla, who he knows is Jowd's daughter? So he maybe really doesn't want... He's willing to do whatever Sissel says in order to help protect Jowd's daughter. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Ooh, or maybe we just beat the crap out of him. What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Do we not feel pain? Have we been dead the whole time? Why are you doing this? How's that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Hot hand? He doesn't feel pain. Great. That's not great. Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. Wait a minute, we're dead? Fish other, I don't know. Yes and no. Possibly. I don't know. It's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally you, Inspector Carbonara. So funny thing about that, me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Oh dang, so Carbonara was there too? Just tell me already, please. You were so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Oh, was Inspector Carbonara like the one who was like with him in the interrogation room when he escaped, and that's like the blot? Only two people know the real truth. Me, Carbonara, and Barbonara. Me and Detective Jowd. I'll bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are, Carbon Barb. I'm just Barbo loading right now. Let's see. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Woo! He did a big floppy, but I know he ain't dead. No one in this game is okay mentally. Yeah, that's what's about to happen there. I'm guessing White Star Witcher, I don't know that we're doing good. I'm gonna be real honest about that. This game is taking some wild turns. New theory. Coming up with some new theories here. Alright, ye gods. We have meteorite embedded in us, and so we can literally never die because we immediately get powers of the dead, and maybe they're manipulator powers, so maybe we've just been a dead body this whole time. The best twists in this game are 14, 15, and 6, 7. Sorry, we need you to take accountability for your own actions instead of blaming a small child for taking her hostage. Yeah, it's easier when you blame all your problems on anybody other than yourself. Here's the other consideration. Felt that earlier today in House Flipper. One flipping job just would not come together. Too much to add. Room was too small. What is this? A cardboard stream that I actually made its kitchen possible. Hello, Silver. How are you? How's it going? My other theory in this game is that maybe the Rock of the Gods is actually a god. They seem to say gods plural in this game. Good. Friend and I are playing Escape Simulator 2. Ooh, I want to check that out. It looks really, really good. And I feel like it'd be fun. Rock God, that guitar player in prison, also a god. Curry God, Wiggly Headman. No, they're fun. Yeah, I've seen some people, I never played Escape Simulator 1 even. But I've seen people play them and they look like a lot of fun and I want to play it with friends. Maybe Rock of the Gods meteorite is an actual god. And that has taken over the body of Sissel. Sausage head god? I don't know. Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. Rack of the gods. A lamp? Albeit a blue one? A lamp? Sorry. This is the other condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tempsick. Because that's what the guy said, the blue guy in the very first one was like, ah, we want to wipe away all traces of Tempsick in the world or something. Why didn't the lamp just like spin again or something? Kind of like in Ein on me Chimen in Greedfall, a god that is literally is nature? Maybe. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? Tempsickos! Yes! None of this makes any sense. I agree. Please, somebody tell me what's going on. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? You're dead. Inspector Carbonara, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Might not understand that Carbonara character who just got shot is me. See, he doesn't even know who he is. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe we aren't who we thought we were. We're the cat. I don't know. That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me. I guess so? So are we like a split personality? Or like, I don't know. Great game, by the way, if you haven't played it. One of those hidden gem games. Ooh. I put it on the list. Cool. Oh, check it out. I guess so? But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? Well, after all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, am I right? So, who are you? That's the real question. I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So, you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Okay, trick time, yes, but... Look at him! Yeah, he's emanating the thing! He's got the meteorite powers! There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? No, it's the meteorite. Okay, hang on. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. How do I... LT, there it is. Me, the mystery. Lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. That Sissel fellow I thought was me is apparently not me. Yeah, so who are we? The cat, or something. Lynn? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? We got these guys. Camilla. Current whereabouts unknown. Possessing a leaf, he was blown away on the wind. Oh, like a leaf in the wind. Careworn gentleman. He decided to halt the execution. But what if we're blue or bald? Right. He was shot and killed by the other me. Guardian of the Park. Jovial tenor. Busy singing his rich tenor voice while swinging away on the park swing. Let's see. Okay. He's gonna hit the little doggy with his motorcycle. And the beloved mother. Pigeon Man's office. After making the threatening phone call... Yeah, that's true. Inspector Carbonara is here. Medio? Blue or bald? Could be either. Baldio. So that's where we are right now. We're at the Pigeon Man's office. Why would Carbonara come here? Spoin. When I catch you, Spoin. Yeah, Sissel was actually Baldio the whole time. So... Tin Man's office. Why would he come here? Unless he wanted to maybe take a look at the device, quote unquote. I wonder if there's a difference between MHR, KMR, like the phone numbers here. MKG, MKG, YMT, KCG, maybe they just made up letters. Park Stakeout Point, Luxurious Parlor. One's called Sis. Bisp. What's it good do? Yemen. Alright. Don't even does. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks. Powers of the dead, yeah. But I can't control living creatures. Anywho, think you better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. He realizes you're here. Things might get a little sticky. You're right, I'd better be careful. Oh. Dial the telephone. Turn the desk lamp on. Swivel the desk lamp. Close the spout lid. Examine the book. I still can't even read. Can I not read because I'm a cat? Ad break in progress. What if I can't read because I'm a cat? And cats can't read. Des, do not laugh at my wild theory crafting, okay? Oh, we're throwing things out. Something's gotta stick. I am enjoying this playthrough. I'm just saying, I can't read because I'm a cat. It makes sense. I wouldn't have that ability. And I would have been next to Sissel when Sissel died because I was in the compartment, is in the suitcase directly behind him. And because I was close to him, I also got powers of the dead because he has the meteorite inside of him. Maybe he died also and just decided to fall down and lay there for a while. And then maybe once he laid there for a while, maybe then when everyone left, he got back up to continue his life of crime. And surprise, we were the cat that knocked him down the whole time or something. I don't know. But that cat's alive too, right? We saw that cat get up. Water. Thank you for the water. The way I want something other than water so desperately right now. Water. Oh no, I betray me. I really do kind of have to be. But we only have like 25 minutes left in stream. There. 1 40 ounces of water down. No, I will not be refilling it. Okay? This is good where it is. I do kind of have to pee, though. 20 seconds left. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sleepy. It feels weird. It feels like today was not a Sunday. Normally we go to church on Sunday mornings, but we did not this morning. Since baby Spaceship has been kind of recovering from being sick, and then I wanted to make sure to stay home and make sure he was all taken care of. He still has like a lingering cough. It's not bad, but sometimes like he'll get like a little coughing fit throughout the day. And I just also, we usually take him to children's church. So it's like his room that he goes to is like the 2 and 3-year-olds. Mostly they just like color and play with toys or whatever, but like him being around like a bunch of other kids that he's not normally around, because at least at daycare it's like the same kids pretty much every day, or at least like the same kids every week. But I was like, I don't want him to be around like a ton of other kids while he's still recovering from being sick. Like, I really want him to be healthy enough to go to daycare all week this week. That's my like big goal. It just like doesn't feel like a Sunday to me. All right, what if I rock the helmet? Oh, he knows. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. This is his version. So you're here, are you? He says my presence. Me? Ooh! Ooh! He looked right at me! Oh, the fourth wall! Oh, she's broken! I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Oh, and then the lamp swivel. Okay, so he control lamp. Wait, don't shoot! Wait, okay. He shoot anyway. Alright, so must rewind, time's up. This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You're practically shouting, look at me, baby. You know, alright, yeah. It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. I kind of wanted to see what would happen. That's a bit of rewind. Rewind that time. I just want to see what the dialogue was. That's a good boy. Gee, hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Wait, we already heard that. Okay. Okay. I examined the book. Top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one on top is balanced so precariously it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How'd the old pigeon guy even reach up here? I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him? When he looked at me during my playthrough, I got chills. I'm not gonna lie, like, it kind of like, I was like, he sees me. If I just attached to him. Okay, close the spout lid, swivel the desk lamp, turn on the desk lamp. I don't know what I can do that's gonna make him not do. Okay. What, he didn't seem to mind that? Oh, X. What's the matter? Oh, okay, so this is just all the same dialogue. We're just watching it play through a little bit. Oh. The room down here's been destroyed. Look at this place. So somebody doesn't want somebody to know the truth about... So... The question is like, did Inspector Carbonara destroy this in order to prevent anyone from finding out the truth about Jowd? Or, you know what I mean? Or like, did the other Sissel destroy it? I don't know. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. Now, there's another death lying hidden here. Oh, dang. Pigeon Man. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? Yes, but we all assumed you were talking about yourself, but in the back of my mind, I did think maybe it's not you. I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. So who? Pigeon Man! Okay. So we don't care about Inspector Carbonara. We care about Pigeon Man. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? So why is Pigeon Guy so important? Oh! Open the toolbox. Measuring device? Measuring device. open the toolbox. Balance toy. Open the door. I don't know what's down there, though. Okay, let's talk to him. Excuse me. Are you awake? Meh. Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of, and that's me. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Carbonara, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Uh-oh, we blew it up? Oh no, are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Humph. Baffle. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death, in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Carbonara. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Rewind time. 4 minutes before death. Okay, wait. So Sissel's laying there. Sissel's laying there. This guy has a measuring device. Is that what he called it? Maybe it's like measuring meteorite energy. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. Do we think... Do we think Carbonara built this place and has been trying to solve Detective Zhao's imprisonment, like his wife's murder, this whole time? Do we think this is all Inspector Carbonara actually being nice? He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. I love the bird. I love that pigeon. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it, if I get this meteorite out of him, I do think, actually, I don't know if I think that thing specifically, but I do think. I feel like I just had a stroke reading that. He's not dead. He's just not there because he's elsewhere. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So they must have, like, caught him while he was outside his body. I have thoughts, therefore, I think. That's fair. So, you figured it all out, huh? Ooh, that's a creepy way to sit up. Sorry, I was showering, but the moment where Sissel turns to look at you is one of my favorite moments in video games. It's so good. It was, like, kind of a little upsetting. Like, I was like, he sees me. You're a clever man, Inspector Carbonara. So it's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. Honestly, just shoot him now. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. Why are you on him tippy toes? So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. I don't love that he calls us baby in this scenario. Why? Why would you do a thing like that? Maybe it's just poor localization, or maybe he is intentionally creepy. To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. Huh? I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight to join the blue people. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. Oh, because he did the thing before, because he manipulated it. So he was manipulating it back then. He was trying to, whatchamacallit? He was trying to kill them and get his revenge back then by killing the mom. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. And it's gonna pop, but those are, yeah, that's dynamite right there. Professor, look out! Interesting. Whoa! Look at his dying position. Go, Carbonara. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? Maybe he meant to kill Jowd, but the wife walked in first. That's true. And, medical examiner. Remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. Told you. Can't trust blue people. He said he was gonna take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give the body back. But I wasn't gonna let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had to smuggle the corpse to this room. Through the hatch in the floor. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, he was a total liar, and Ray was actually the real Sissel the whole time? I don't know. How could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. This is exactly the time for thinking. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said you might have a twin and or I might be the real Sissel. Alright. Okay, so that's the measuring device. So I really can't seem to get anywhere else. Open door. This place is dangerous. It's no use. I can't open it. Does the fact that Professor is standing on it have anything to do with it? I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. I sound so proud of that fact, too. This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downward, huh? Hang on, and we do this. We become this. We wait here. We can't reach. We go past the other side. Balanced toy. Fool! What do you think you're doing? I just thought I'd try it out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh, yeah. I just thought. He just thought he'd blow me up is what he thought. Oops, that was my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. Not until he stands up? What's inside the present down there? He's completely dead. Okay. Sure. measuring device. What in the world is this thing? This device has a meteorite data entered into it. I remember there being like rocks in like a thing on his computer, or next to his computer upstairs. If it detects domestic radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's more important not to think about things too much. I'm getting tired. Huh. Oh, sorry, Bear. Okay. You're a clever man. We go on our tippy toes. Oh. Maybe he doesn't weigh that much. It's no use. I can't open it. Yeah, okay. Is he more heavyset than he looks too? This door, yeah. I don't know how to make it go downward, okay? I understand that we all want the door to move downward. But there's an amazing lack of ability to do anything on my part, okay? I'm waiting for time to go forward and he This is wild. Oh, it's a tire. It's a tire that's down there. Oh, little mice. Little mices. Wait, if I do that, it'll set the contraption in motion. I know, but I'm bored. But what if the door went downward? Well, I don't know what you want me to do. Time is running out. Yeah, no, I know. There aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. It's like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Sissel. Hey, I know that voice. Sissel! Help me? Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away! What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. Friend of yours? Yep, little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that surprises you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less, he's with the rats. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? What? Where? What's in that package? A bomb? If only the door opened downwards. What am I meant to do here? Oh, just look down here. Okay. The leaf! I forgot he was a leaf. Sissel, here I am! Oh, hey, it's, Missile! What are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there? No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you. Only it opened downward. What are we swapping with? Okay, here I am, Sissel. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. They changed. Oh. Oh. He can zoom so far. Toolbox. Measuring device. Sorry, what am I doing? You remember how to use my power? Yeah, I do, I know. Look like they have the same shape. As it was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at things from different angles, it looks different. Yeah, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with the sewage. Okay, so this is like a square. This is a lamp. This is a ball. Trash can. What? Oh. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel! My animal instincts are starting to surface. Do you mean you want to chase them? I think you have to be alive to do that. Must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. Bigger commotion, eh? Here, what if you reach? You're excited. Oh! The microscope. Oh! Oh no. What if the door opened downward? Now that's what I call some proper commotion. And making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel like dancing, feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Trick time. Okay. This is about to look like a circle. Okay. That's a tire. What did this do for me? What am I attempting to accomplish here? Up. Oh, the lid fell over. Now it looks like this. It almost looks like this. It's gonna look like this in a second. It looks like this. If only it opened downward. I know, I just needed it to turn. Stupid. But what if it opened downward? Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. Won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Did he not see him fall through a hole? I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Carbonara, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor heap of broken arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace. Updated the phone book to what I don't know, but... What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. Just remembering the fact that, right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister? You really shouldn't be mean like that. What's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Oh, it's like something just touched my foot. That's my controller cord. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing! That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cool twist of fate indeed. Wait, just a minute! Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage? Yeah, anyway, Inspector Carbonara. Time to save your life right now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Poor dog getting played like a fiddle. Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. I love that little dog. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, don't forget to click that follow button. Ship, ship, ship. All aboard. Oh, I'm really digging Periscope. I think that's probably #1 right now. I think Periscope is #1 for sure. All right, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Dang, be quick. Hey, you could have, I don't know, done something to take me with you. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Trick time! There you are, Sissel! Sorry for the wait, Missile. I love Sissel and Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Harris is all aboard! Maybe laugh on the pin, maybe. Truth they say, every storm cloud has a silver lining. Toot toot! Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanara without him noticing. It's even worse than last time. I love how Pigeon Man's voice has gone from nerdy scientist to Bernie Sanders. The way I genuinely can't remember what voice I gave him in the beginning of this series. I'm also tired. Anywho, just jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap RT. Is this a complicated one? As in, like, I should pause here and end stream, or... The pun made me roll, but I was kind of like trying to... You should pause here, absolutely. Okay. Thank you, because... Oh. There we go. This is a long one. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I was like, I'm looking for a good break point, but that last one was kind of short. But I'm worried that it was short in order to lead me to big puzzles. So we're gonna pause it there because I am tired. Continue playing, no thank you game. Oh, holy cannoli. Alright, y'all. That's it for the stream. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. Glad Des remembers because I didn't have a clue. Yeah, it's a huge help. I was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm really tired. Let's see. Weethan's still playing. We're gonna raid Weethan. Unless, Des, do you know if Weethan is... You got through a lot today? I feel like I did and also didn't because I yapped for like a really long time. Wait, Star Witcher, have a good night. See you hopefully on the next stream. Thank you for streaming. Excited for Hogathon finale on Tuesday. Raid him fast if you're raiding him. We start the raid. We begin the raid. If you need the raid things, there's a raid. If you're subscribed, there's another raid if you're subscribed. There's a raid if you're not. It uses the general Twitch emotes. We're gonna go raid Weethan real quick, who is finishing up Pentiment. Keep him busy. Here we go. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord about like channel name change and all that kind of stuff. But it won't be at least until after, ideally Tuesday, after the Yap Yap stream. We'll figure it out then. So I will see you guys hopefully all on the next stream on Tuesday for Hogathon and Yap Yap. And otherwise, I'll see you guys around. Bye!